Welcome to Walk and Talk with Marlene. Today, we're going to be talking about what is customer loyalty? How do you engage customers? And we're going to talk about feedback today. And see, thinking about customer loyalty puts me in the mind of a book sale. I used to sell books, and the book fairs were done at hospitals, companies. I remember Blue Cross Blue Shield, and there was this one huge hospital. They actually administered psychiatric services, and the employees there would buy tons of my books. And how I did it is I went in and I would put Post-it notes on stacks of books, and I would read one of the chapters talking about what was in that book. Basically something I thought that could be that was interesting, or that would be a need for a family, an illness of some type. And I would put the Post-it note there, and it would just draw customers to the books, and the sales went up because of that feature. And so whenever I would come, the customers would dash in and say, "Ms. Foster, we know that these books you've already given us some ideas on what's in each one of these new books." And so they would go and just read the Post-it notes and purchase some of the books. The loyal customers received a 20 to 30% discount, and all of the referrals that they brought to the book sale, for every three books that they bought, I gave them a free book. I gave the person who referred the customer to me a free book. So that means that if they bought two people, they got two books free. The administrator was saying to me that he really liked the sale, and he said, but the room was too small. And it was a small room. And people were jam-packed in this room. They were in line down the hallway, and sometimes the line went outside the door, and they were standing outdoors in line to get into the book fair. So he said, "I'll tell you what, Ms. Foster, let's do the fair inside of the auditorium." And I said, "Well, the only drawback I see in the auditorium is that all the people who've been coming to the fair for all of these years, they're used to this room. They feel more of an intimacy here, touching elbows and talking to each other about the different titles and the books and the content. That's what drives the sales." So he said, "Well, we're going to try it and we'll see." So we did. In the book sales, I engaged customers. I engaged them not with the discounts, not with the free books, but with the Post-it notes. I took time to read certain chapters of books and post what I thought might be of interest to them. And they also enjoyed the talking. I would go around the room and talk with them. I didn't just stand behind a cash register. I talked with them, and I got to learn more about them. So when it was time for the next book sale, I brought books that they would be interested in. Okay, now, had you thought about which room actually produced the larger sale? Well, you guessed it, the smaller room did, because the customers told me during the feedback period that they felt there was too many people around. They felt that it wasn't as intimate, it wasn't as private as a small room was for them. So from that day forward, we went back to the small room, and the discussion never came up again, and the sales continued to soar. But at the end of the book sales, I always gave an evaluation, maybe 5 questions, and I did surveys. The surveys came maybe quarterly survey. And I also had a newsletter that I would send monthly around to each one of the different businesses, showing the names of the customers and giving them a thank you. I thanked them for coming and being a part of the book sale. And I told them, thank you also for giving me titles of books and letting me know what you're interested in, so I can it makes my job better because I know what you're interested in. So think about it. Think about what you need to do in order to appeal to your customers to become more loyal. Show them attention, call them over the telephone, send them a letter, go see them, let them know something new that's coming up in the business. let them know. Let them know that they stay at the top of your mind. That's important in business, in any business. And in my business, also, if someone's really loyal, people actually pay for one-on-one consultations. I will actually invite them to have a one-on-one consultation on me. And it's that kind of thing, it's something personal where they can actually see me. And sometimes I even invite some people to have lunch, their lunches as well. So think about it, and think of what works well for you. Think about what customer loyalty means to you and in your business. How can you engage your customers? How can you make them feel special so that they want to go out and share with their family and friends about you, about your value and about your worth? And then also ask them for feedback. Feedback will help your business to be much more successful. And I thank you again for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you when we talk about how to measuring customer loyalty. Thank you. Have a great day.